Hi, I'm Josh from 4 Year Strong, and you're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Kerrang podcast. Here I'm joined by Josh of 4 Year Strong. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah. So how are you enjoying the tour so far?
It's been pretty brief so far, but it's been a blast. Everybody's really chill, and the Wonder Years dudes have already been our bros, so we kind of knew going into it that we were going to get along, and so 2 thumbs up so far. We've been trying to get to Ireland, pretty much our entire lives, I guess, but as long as I can remember touring-wise, and for whatever reason, things have fallen through, and this was our first time there, and Ireland made us feel like we'd been going there for years, so
yeah.
Appreciate it.
I mean, 4 Year Strong are 60% ginger. Is there a fair bit of Irish blood coursing through the collective veins?
Absolutely. I think almost all of us have some sort of Irish blood flowing through our veins, so it was nice to be in some sort of motherland, I suppose.
Yeah. Excellent. So, how was the very first show for you?
It was awesome. It was awesome. We had some kinks to work out. We had been off working on some new stuff, so we hadn't played a show in quite a while.
How long is quite a while for 4 Year Strong?
I think the last show that we had played before that was the holiday shows that we did right around Christmas.
Right,
so.
and they were postponed because of the weather, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Our home show we were supposed to be the day after Christmas, and ended up, I think, being January 2nd.
Right.
So,
still in the
that big a
holidays,
deal.
though.
Yeah. Although we felt bad because we didn't really. Usually we go all out with Christmas trees and stuff like that for decorations, but we felt like it'd be kind of redundant at that point. So, so we didn't do that. So I'm sorry, Worcester.
Last month, you played your first show in your new side project, Foxfires. Can you tell us a bit about how the project came about and what kind of things you want it to be?
Mm-hmm. Well, me and a few of my friends, just a couple of my buddies growing up, and some of the dudes from our friends band Mountain Man had been trying to just do like a really straightforward hardcore band for a long time. And Mountain Man's always on tour, and 4 Year Strong is always obviously always on the road.
Yeah.
But we finally got to record a 7-inch, which we're putting out ourselves, and we're kind of just making everything. It's all internal. We don't really want anyone else to do anything. And it's really not meant for anything but to play basement shows with our friends and just be as good a time as it can be.
Yeah. You played on January the 11th.
Yes.
What was that first show like?
Oh, it was great. We played with Mountain Man as well, and Antietam and Tinnitus, a couple Worcester bands, and so it was really cool to play with friends, and it had been a long time since I'd played a basement show, so it was pretty great.
Yeah. Most hardcore bands seem to have a message behind the music. Is there something you're trying to say with Foxfires?
I don't want to make it sound like it's that deep by any means, but a lot of lyrics were written after one of my friends passed away, and so a lot of it just kind of deals with, it was just questioning life and making sure you're here for I don't want to say a good reason, but I don't know.
To make the most of time.
It's not necessarily positive music, but it's it's kind of trying to look at things in a couple different ways and just questioning, while we're here, what can we do to not be the shittiest people on earth?
Right.
Basically.
Once you did the songs for the project, did you feel better for it?
Yeah, it was nice to get it out. I never really knew what I was going to do with any of that. I write quite a bit, and I'd had a lot of short stories and like poems I had written, and they kind of turned into Foxfire songs just by default. But yeah, we're all really proud of it, and it's exactly what we were going for. And
yeah. Well, when do you hope to have this 7-inch out? Because there's stuff you can get for free at the moment.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Well, the 7-inch on it, it's just a way to have like a tangible record. Mm-hmm. We're still keeping all the songs are for free online, and even when we do the vinyl, it'll come with a download code so you can back it up. And we just put the deposit down for it, and so hopefully within a month or so we'll have the finished product. And actually, our bass player Josh, who sings for Mountain Man, did all the art for it as well. So it's just trying to keep it in the family, I suppose.
Your friends in the Wonder Years were talking about a day trip to Sherwood Forest.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it was suggested that Dan could dress as Little John because of his,
Yeah, we'd have to shave a bald spot into his head.
Yeah, would you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you?
I would definitely let him do that. Yes.
Right.
This is the dumbest story I'll probably ever say on camera. But the first time we came here, one of the first people I met was a girl. I forget her first name, but her last name was Sheriff, and she was from Nottingham. And I remember just laughing the entire time we were in the UK about meeting the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Do you think that was the first time she'd ever been laughed at like that?
Yeah, I don't think she enjoyed it. But then she got back at me by asking me if I would like to smell poppers, which I didn't realize was some sort of weird, like, I don't even really know. But yeah, I learned quickly that that's not something I really want to sniff any time again.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Well, we're going to catch up with you later on the tour and see how it's all going. Thanks for your time, and enjoy Southampton Guildhall tonight.
I shall.
Kerrang!